Hey guys, welcome back. I'm edcgunner, and today we're gonna have a viewer emails. You can send those at edcgunner@gmail.com. Link in the description box. You can check it out. You can find it down there. You can also send your collection for review if you want to. Today we're gonna have a bit of a dilemma. We have a dilemma between Rolex and JLC as a first watch. So, ADC Gunner, I'm a fan of yours. I'm turning 26 this summer and thinking about buying my first Swiss watch. I'm currently on a Seiko SKS, which I got last December. I'm looking for a watch that has a great heritage. Can be worn casually, formally, take a beating. Budget is 10,000 US dollars and not over 40 millimeters. I have a small wrist. Don't sweat the small things, but it's okay. It's your money, your rules, and it must have a date function. Uh, I like JLC and Rolex. So yeah, thank you, and you can help me decide. So, JLC and Rolex, what's not to like? There are lots of watches that fit those criteria, but you give me a little help and you narrowed it down between JLC and Rolex. The two brands, they have lots in common. The main thing they have in common, they have a great history, value, heritage, great moments, but they are very different. For example, JLC makes a number of complications, including tourbillons, minute repeaters, and all that. And Rolex has a contrast. It's really opposite of that. They have just they never bothered with those things, and they just make good, solid watches. And that's what I feel that you need as your watch. You're gonna wear it. It's gonna be a daily wear. You're gonna beat it, and the problem is that with the Rolex, it's kind of hard to get now these professional models, and I wouldn't limit myself, but I would definitely recommend still professional models that used to be still sports. However, if you can get one of those, I would get it. Me personally, what I would get them both used. But that's just me, and I completely understand if you want to get yourself a brand new watch to mark the occasion and everything else, but just really really nice thing to do, and especially with a budget. And if you decide to go JLC, I would recommend one of the reversos. I know a lot of dealers, and the generally the if you have a round reversal when it comes to getting rid of it, I understand you're not gonna get rid of it. I know it's a mark the occasion, but you never know. And I hate to look at it like that, but you have to think about it. Uh, it's hard to get rid of those rounds or reversals, but JLCs. But if you have a reversal, it's good. And also they're iconic. I got a reversal, but I also got a Rolex. So uh, for Rolex, there's a lots of options out there, but you narrowed it down for under 40 and has to have a date. And the obvious choice here is the Datejust, 36 Datejust. Pick one, whatever you like. The one you maybe like. I prefer the white dial with the Roman indices or the stick indices. I think that's just a perfect watch for me. Also, I would ignore that rule of it must have a date, because I'm not a fan of the date complications on my watches. Life is much more simpler without them, but I get it. So I would look at the Explorer 1. It's a beautiful watch. Also, the Oyster Perpetuals. However, my first choice would be to recommend the date, just because you want a date and everything else, and it's just a perfect iconic watch. No nonsense, and you can also maybe get a Submariner, because it's 40. It's 40 millimeters. It wears kind of big, but if you are able to get them through the ADs to get yourself on the wait list. So I don't know what the situation is, but it's kind of those watches are now a bit hard to get these days with the artificial lack of with the artificial I think the Rolex makes those watches on purposely unobtainable because it's just like a Ferrari. They want to move that upper scale. However, that would be my first choice. I would get a Explorer one, Submariner, which I like, and the most obvious choice because of your criteria is the Datejust. If you decide to get a JLC, I would highly recommend the Reversal because uh, those are just iconic to me and I love them. But you cannot go wrong with those watches. But I think the smarter and safer bet for you is to go with the Rolex because you will be buying it brand new. That's the you're gonna uh, you're not gonna lose money on the Rolex, especially if you get a Submariner or Explorer one, and they just a bit more. Uh, they're not that popular, but I do love them. But uh, it seems to me that the perfect watch that fits your bill is the Datejust. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you, I'm edcgunner. Hope you enjoyed this little video. You can send me your email and questions at edcgunner@gmail.com. So wearing today my Longines Hydro Conquest. I kind of missed it. I haven't been wearing it a lot, so I kind of missed it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.